Hi everyone, welcome to the Millionaire Purpose Discovery Program. My name is Blessing Theophilus Israel. Today I'm really excited to be talking with Matt Ryan. Now, Matt has over 20 years experience. 20 years, Matt?
Yep.
You look too young to
Thank
have
you.
20 years experience in health and fitness industry.
Yes.
And you're also into network marketing as well.
Yes.
I know there's a lot more you do, so please just look into the camera and tell our viewers who you are and what you do.
Okay, so as Blessing was saying, I've been involved in health and fitness for over 20 years. So that definitely is my passion.
Okay.
You know, I love all things health, wellness, and I just love sharing that with people. And I built a career out of that as a personal trainer, as an educator, and along the time as well, I've also established my own studios. So in 2008, I made a decision to move to London and become solely self-employed and to establish my businesses. So prior to that, I was employed, and then I stepped into self-employment, which I thought would be great.
Yes.
But essentially what I did was to create myself another job. And it was a job that, yes, I was following my passions and, you know, following my purpose, so to speak. But I did find out there were drawbacks then, particularly the expense of living in London as well.
Yeah.
So the sort of people that I worked with on a day-to-day basis were successful people. These were business owners.
Okay.
So they might have worked in their businesses for periods of time, but they didn't have to be there to earn money.
Okay.
So that for me was something that I want to try and emulate. And for anyone that's actually set their own business up or thinking of setting a traditional business up, there is a lot of costs associated with doing that. So I came across network marketing by she wasn't at the time, but now is my girlfriend. So it's great, it's a love story and a business at the same time. So yeah, I learned how to start to leverage my time and actually own a business and a system for relatively low overheads that pay me a secondary income stream alongside what I'm already doing. Now, for me, that's great because I love what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But it could be a vehicle for somebody to actually step out of a life that, you know, they feel as though they were destined for more, or they want more, or they hate their job, or they maybe want to spend more time with their family. So network marketing is a fantastic vehicle for that. So I'm so grateful to have come across it, really.
Great. So Matt, what would you say is your main purpose really in life? Because you mentioned your health and fitness and then your network marketing.
Yeah.
So what would you say in terms of your purpose? What are you actually meant to be doing? What are you here for?
So my purpose.
Yes.
Yeah, my purpose. I think there's a theme to that for sure. And that theme is to help people be better versions of themselves.
Okay.
I think when it comes to network marketing, it's also helping people, ordinary people, lead extraordinary lives.
Okay.
That's the possibility that exists with network marketing. So certainly when it comes to the physical body, it's helping people put the right food in there, the right fuel, start to think in the right way as well. There's a lot of people that have a lot of self-doubt and low kind of esteem about their body. And that has a knock-on effect to their interactions in life as a whole and their relationships, friendships, etc. But yeah, when it comes to network marketing and building that business, I believe what I've learnt about and the whole industry of network marketing as a whole, that really will help people or can help people lead an extraordinary life. So I'm all about, you know, out with the old and in with the new. Let's really kind of make you the best version of you, really.
Sure, I like that. But how would you say you came to discover that this is actually what you're meant to be doing?
Well, I believe that was quite an organic sort of discovery.
Okay.
As I say, it did come via, the industry was introduced to me via my now girlfriend. So with that respect, it was quite a natural discovery.
Okay.
And again, an extension of the sort of thing I was doing anyway, which is to work with people and to help people and to coach people. So yeah, I guess that's kind of how I discovered my purpose,
Okay,
really.
so organically.
Yeah.
Like you didn't just wake up one day and it came to you, but it's through a series of different events.
Yeah, I think some life circumstances and business circumstances perhaps positioned me in a place where my ears were open.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Makes perfect
Yeah.
sense.
So I'd spent 5 years building up a personal training business and a personal training studio in central London.
Yeah.
That actually gave me a passive income stream.
Okay.
Yeah. So I owned a facility where other trainers rented the space, and then I took the money, paid my bills, and made a profit out of that. And I also worked there with my clients. So that was fantastic. But after 5 years, the building, such as kind of development of London buildings and property, the building actually changed hands, and they wanted to redevelop the space, and it's their right to do it because it's their building. So at that point there, my circumstances changed quite dramatically, and they weren't of my doing.
Okay.
So, you know, I believe that when you look back on life events, that at the time you might be kind of really struggling to stay afloat and wondering why me, there is a bigger purpose for you.
Yeah.
And the universe will show up, God, whatever you want to call it, will show up and go, you need to be over here. And I'm going to create some circumstances that you need to respond to. And they're there to test you and to make you grow and to make you bigger. So I am able to now look back on what was quite a stressful period of my life and go, thank God for that.
Yes, great.
Literally, yeah.
Wonderful. And really, I think you've alluded to some of the challenges already, but what challenges have you had to overcome to be at the place where you are now?
Yeah. Self-limiting beliefs, not necessarily anything too severe, but, you know, thinking, you know, can I do this? Am I a social person? Can I meet with people that I don't know, build rapport and introduce a business concept? You know, when I've maybe only known them for a day or even a moment. It might be someone I bump into in a shop that's maybe serving me. So that was one for me. It was a little bit awkward at first, kind of going, oh, I've got to go and proactively seek out interaction and meet new people. So that was one challenge, which actually I've completely embraced and I love.
Wow. Just quickly, how did you embrace that? Because there might be people watching and they might also have that reservation and that fear of the unknown, fear of people. What process did you use to overcome that particular challenge? Okay,
that's a good question. So the whole field of personal development. So whilst I was growing my business, I was growing my mind and I was growing my skill set.
Wow.
And I think your business will be as big as your mindset is. And your skill set. So that's a piece of advice I give anyone, is go to work on yourself, immerse yourself in personal development books, courses, audios, every single day. Let it wash over you, soak it in, and, you know, let the days and months and weeks take care of themselves. Those skills will appear. And just, you know, it's like learning to drive a car as well. You don't get in it and go, I know how to drive.
No.
And you don't go, I need to read everything there is about driving before I get in the car and learn to try and drive. So it's very much a learn as you go kind of thing. You know, you are going to make mistakes, but accept you're going to make mistakes. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, was it? It's kind of brick by brick. That's the process. So be prepared to fail, but fail forward. There's a great book out there, Failing Forward.
So by John Maxwell.
So I would definitely, that's my piece of advice.
Excellent. Great. And really, I just want you to look at the camera and talk to our viewers, because these are people who, they're doing this course because they really want to find their purpose in life.
Yes.
What advice would you give them about how to actually go about that, please?
Finding your purpose. Well, sometimes it will find you. That's the one thing. And it certainly was a circumstantial kind of changes that made me kind of do what I do. Network marketing could be a vehicle for anyone. So I'm not saying it is, but it could be. And you don't know your purpose sometimes. You don't know it, I think, but just keeping an open mind, keeping a high vibration, a positive vibration, and you will attract things into your life. And sometimes you might go, this is exactly what I want to do. And sometimes something will show up where you go, that's what I want to do. So I would just say, keep an open mind, keep thinking positively, and yeah, it may be network marketing, but it may be another vehicle that you want to take to kind of, you know, for you to find your purpose.
Sure, but develop yourself as you go along.
You've got to develop yourself as you go along,
Excellent.
Yeah.
Matt, thank you so much for your time.
Okay, all right, thank you.